Hi, so it's me again with the latest update in this hunted game. It seems to be playing out in front of my very eyes. So as you know, I don't turn my phone on very often for most reasons, namely because my phone has a tracer on it and my calls and text messages are recorded. So I have been doing a lot of studying about what's the scope of that and how that works. So coming up are a series of videos explaining how their software works that gets deployed and how they do it from other people, because it probably does sound like it's quite extreme, but people are starting to come forward now, luckily. But let me just read you the message I got this morning. Good morning. This is a message from Gloucestershire Police. We have received a call to report a concern for the welfare of Joanna Hutchinson, and we are trying to get in touch with her to make sure she's okay. She is not in any trouble, but we need to speak with her to check that she is all right. Please call us back, quote, incident number X, shall we say, for the record. If you are outside of Gloucestershire, you will need to press the hash key at the start of the call when prompted and ask for the Gloucestershire Police. Kind regards. Luckily, I am being documented as we go. As this is happening, a team has come to my rescue. Many people are starting to come forward and telling me how this works. So I know what you do to whistleblowers. I know. I've been told. So apparently this is all about a check for my welfare. Well, where was your welfare when you put me on trial for 3 years and you've been penalising me and terrorising me ever since? Where's your welfare? Where was your welfare then? Where's your welfare when you keep attacking me, you keep assaulting me, you keep arresting me, you're trying to put false charges on me? Where's your concern? Oh no, what do you do to whistleblowers? You say they've lost their mind, their unsound mind, and that is why you want to find me. So just for the record, just to be really, really very clear to one and all who's watching this, to all the police forces, to the MOD, to all the other services that are hunting me down, I am of sound mind and body. In fact, unfortunately for you, I am on very, very sound mind, and that is why I continue to find all this information. How dare you? How dare you, seems to be a repetitive phrase from me, not intentionally. How dare you put whistleblowers in a psychiatric unit for speaking the truth of the disgusting and corrupt things you are doing? How dare you? It's being documented. So you can't do that, because I have the evidence that all I'm doing is speaking my truth. And what you don't like is that I'm releasing the information and the evidence. Is it evidence? Is it even evidence when it's absolutely, I mean, it's not even questionable. It's fact. This is what you're doing. You're doing this to normal people, day in, day out. Yes, I am stressed. But that is because of what you have been doing to me. As you call it, literally, psychological warfare. That's what you say in your conversations. You've made it very clear as well. And when I talk to the people about what you're doing to the general public, the tactics you use to make them feel like they're going crazy, game's up. People will know. So, you can take your recording device on my phone and you can take your concern, and maybe you should start being concerned about people and helping people appropriately, as you're paid to do. So what's next? What are you going to do next? Because you can't put me in a mental unit, because I have many, many, many videos in the editing suite So that's not going to work, I'm afraid. So nice try. And people, if you have any friends, relatives, people you've worked with, and actually the police has sectioned them, because that's what they wanted to do to me. That's what they now want to do. They now want to section me. As if they haven't done enough, they want to section me. If you know of somebody out there, because this is happening to many, many people, please can you review why they were sectioned? Now that I've told you this is what's going on, and this is our reality right now, which we need to change, please, can you consider and going, well, yeah, I was told they were a bit crazy and they're going a bit do-la-la, but actually, could they have been speaking their truth? Is it possible that they were just a caring person who wanted to let people know what was going on? The challenge we have is as good, honest people trying to make this a better place for all, because that's just how most people are. If you report this to the authorities will take you down. How dare you reveal the truth of what's going on? How dare you? And what they're trying to do is frighten you so it stops. But there's their power. You take their power away. There are a lot of people who are speaking their truth. They're not conspiracy theorists. They are literally telling you the truth. You need to wake up, please, smell the coffee. A great source of information is Russell Brand. He's funny. He challenges the establishment, the narrative. I really, really suggest that if you're not aware of a lot of these things that are going on, please go and watch his videos. He's got a great YouTube channel. My eyes have been opened completely on this journey. He's currently got over 5 million followers. That tells you that actually this narrative will change, that they are losing control. How they're treating the general public, the establishment. If I told you what I know, you really would have me locked up, because you just would not be able to comprehend it. So please, start doing some research. Don't listen to everything on the mainstream news. The more you start going down this kind of avenue, the more you realise you need to start being as open-minded as possible and maybe seeing things in a different way. But in the interim, you're not going to section me. I don't need sectioning. I'm just speaking my truth. You're the ones that faked the CCTV evidence in your favour. You're the ones that edited out, and I have the conversations, whereas being kicked in the head by your mate and all the other lies you told. You're the ones that faked my interviews that I've just re-listened to, and the editing experts are like, hang on a minute, well, that's been edited. That doesn't even, they've reused that. They've cut here, they've cut there. And all of a sudden I've gone, well, it never made sense. It's never made sense. And that's what they've done. So let's just review. They faked the CCTV for their favour because they kicked the crap out of me. They even faked both of the interviews. And now, as well as trying to bankrupt me, isolate me so I have no friends, and a plethora of other nasty things they had planned to do to me. Now they want to section me. How safe do you think I would be if I was sectioned? Do you feel there's a need for me to be sectioned for speaking my truth and posting the evidence because nobody would listen to me in the authorities or the establishment because they knew it was true? I would love for you to comment, please. Please do, because I'm telling you now, if they get their little paws on me and they section me, well, I mean, I dread to think. We all know where that would go. So what do you want to happen to the people who are coming out and trying to be as brave and courageous as they can to let people know what's going on? This is not my dream. Trust me. I'm not here to to fight the establishment. I never thought I'd be doing this, but they gave me no choice. They've given me no choice. I can't unsee what I've seen. And I've realised how many people have already either been through this are going through this or at risk of it happening to them. And we have to say enough is enough. So please, please, please comment, share, let me know what your thoughts are on how they treat whistleblowers just for speaking their truth.